Multiverses just had their big reveal at Evo, and I'll say, at least for me, I was not disappointed. We did get quite a lot in a very short amount of time. We got 2 new characters confirmed, that being Samurai Jack, Beetlejuice, even ranked mode coming to Season 2, although they didn't specifically say during this announcement if ranked is starting the first day of the season, but I'd imagine it has to be, or very soon after that. But we got a lot to discuss, so let's dive in. And we will start, of course, with the 2 newest characters, that being the reveal of Samurai Jack with some gameplay. And my goodness, Samurai Jack looks so good. As somebody who's wanted Jack for a very long time to be playable in Multiverses, he looks pretty much exactly how I imagined him, so I, for one, am extremely ecstatic about his inclusion, I should say. So, and then, like we mentioned, Season 2 also got confirmed. It is actually starting this upcoming Tuesday. What is that, the 23rd?
We are so excited to finally be able to announce that Samurai Jack will be joining Multiverses this upcoming Tuesday on July 23rd with Season 2.
There was a little bit of confusion because there hasn't been like an official announcement up until now. When will Season 2 start? Is it going to be the same day Season 1 ends? What's happening? But yes, they did mention Season 2 this Tuesday, and Samurai Jack will be a part of it, which brings us to the next point about Samurai Jack. They didn't confirm this, but I expect them to most likely mention something on Monday. If not, maybe later today. I don't know, after my video goes up. But my guess for Jack is he's going to end up being the Battle Pass character, much like Jason was during Season 1. So if you're going to want Samurai Jack, you're going to have to buy the Premium Battle Pass, unless you can use like Gleamium or character tickets or something like that just for the character itself. But I'm buying the Battle Pass regardless, so that's how I'm going to get him. But yeah, I would... Again, it's me guessing here, not confirmation, but I think Samurai Jack's going to be the Battle Pass character for the premium version. And then, of course, let's go over to Beetlejuice, which they briefly showed, and his character model looks a little bit different than I was expecting, but he still looks pretty good. So they do mention Beetlejuice will be arriving later in the season. They did not give a specific date for this, which is okay.
Beetlejuice will also be joining later on in the season.
I personally am guessing Beetlejuice is going to be the Rift mode character, or sorry, not the Rift mode, but well, yeah, I guess the Rift mode character. You know, the exact same thing as Agent Smith was for Season 1. We're gonna unlock Beetlejuice later in the season by defeating bosses and stuff, and they also mentioned, and we'll get to this in a second as well, but they mentioned that rifts and events will be getting some reworks, so we'll talk about that in just a second. But Beetlejuice probably, again, me guessing, is probably gonna be the Rift character or the free character by beating bosses, so that'll be kind of fun. So we might have an idea of when Beetlejuice could be released into Multiverses, because if you haven't heard, there is a new Beetlejuice movie coming out later this year, and the release date for that movie happens to be, I believe, September 6th. That's a Friday. So if we put our thinking caps on a little bit, well, the Tuesday right before that, September 3rd, isn't that typically when Multiverses releases something new, the new content, right? Well, maybe September 3rd, the Tuesday before the movie comes out, or Tuesday, September 10th, the Tuesday after the new Beetlejuice movie comes out. It would make a lot of sense. You know, you'll kind of want to get the cross promotion a little bit. Hey, the new movie's out, and guess what? He's also a playable character in this free game as well. So any Beetlejuice fans, maybe they see the movie and they go, wow, that was great. It'd be cool to see more Beetlejuice. Oh, he's a playable character in a fighting game. Might as well take advantage of that. Check him out in there too. So again, just kind of speculating here, maybe somewhere at the beginning to middle of September is when we could possibly expect to unlock Beetlejuice for that free character Rift mode thingy where you got to beat the bosses. That wasn't all that they announced. Like we mentioned, ranked mode is coming to Season 2. Again, I think we'll find out the official release date for ranked mode. I'm guessing that it's going to be a part of, day 1 for Season 2, so that'll be kind of fun. But they did mention and showed Season 2 is going to have some unique skins, and they showed off, I believe those might be character profile icons over on the right with all the different toast and food and whatever over there, so that'll be kind of cool. The higher rank you go, the bigger and better, I guess, reward you get. And then, of course, Samurai Jack himself be getting a couple extra costumes, and these will be based on the rank that you get. I don't know if it has to be the rank with Samurai Jack or if it's just your overall, your highest rank. So like you could say, for example, you want to play Rick Sanchez and you get up to diamond tier, I'm guessing you'll probably unlock the diamond skin for Samurai Jack. I don't think you'll have to be Jack, but I could be wrong about that. We'll probably find out about more about this information on this upcoming Monday, so stay tuned for that. Because another thing that we're going to have to wait for more information on is when they told us that we will be getting reworks for rifts and challenges throughout the season. So
we have reworks coming to events, rifts, and a lot more to talk about this upcoming Monday on Into the Verse.
We do know one of the rift mode changes, they're taking away one of those they're taking away that last star requirement to bring in a friend. Although it's still going to be there, they're just changing it so if you're able to bring a friend now, you're just going to be able to progress a little bit quicker. But it's no longer going to be one of those star requirements, I guess, is kind of what they told us a while back. So we'll have to wait for that. And then challenges, maybe challenges are going to last a bit longer than they normally do. Maybe they're going to make them easier. The challenges might get tweaked because there's a few challenges where it's like use certain skin for a certain type of character, like use a matrix skin for a bruiser, and you're like, wait a minute, I don't have a matrix skin for a bruiser type character, so I can't do that challenge. So it kind of feels a little bit too much like I don't want to say pay to win, but pay to complete this sort of challenge. So if they can get rid of that stuff, that would be great. But again, we're gonna have to wait till Monday, so Monday can't get here soon enough for us Multiversus fans. I, for one, am extremely excited for this announcement. Beetlejuice, can't wait to see how he ends up playing. We do see in the little splash art at the end there of he's got that roll up hammer arm. We mentioned that during our Beetlejuice Yay or Nay series, so that was kind of cool for his moveset. I think that was kind of obvious, but sometimes the obvious moves you have to incorporate in the moveset, right? So this should be fun nonetheless, and I'm hoping that these are not just the only 2 new characters for the season. They didn't say these are the only characters, by the way, so I know there could be, some confusion. Is it only Jack at the beginning of the season and then Beetlejuice later? Is that all we're getting? So hopefully we get another character drop here or there. 3 or 4 per season is something I would think would be doable, but I don't want to go extremely overboard and say give us 8 to 10 characters per season, because that's just unrealistic. Devs could never keep up with that, no matter how many they have in the bank right now. If they have 20 characters in the bank and you expect 10 characters per season, well, they're going to run out of characters in just a couple seasons. So we don't want that. We already experienced that with the open beta, but I'm very excited. So season 2 hopefully will be a lot more, not that it wasn't enjoyable, but season 1 for me kind of felt like the new open beta period. They kind of wanted to release it and then let the dust settle for everything and then kind of figure out what their new plan is going forward, and this is kind of how they'll approach future seasons. So should be fun, can't wait. Samurai Jack, Beetlejuice are coming to season 2, ranked mode's coming, we got some rework, so let me know who else is excited. I know I can't be the only one.